about to see is true. The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
Hello.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
He's still inside?
He is right here at the door.
Right at the door.
Here.
All right, perfect.
Do you have an update on what's going on?
Yeah, kind of. How you doing, boss man? Do me a favor, take your hands out your pocket from me.
Sure.
That's okay. What's going on?
So, there was a female in there. She goes 35 for 30 minutes.
10, 12,
I get to the back, and she wasn't being clear on the instructions. She starts telling me that's the first song, that's the second song, and then I was like, okay, after 30 minutes, I was like, okay, I'll pay you my 35, and I get up to pay her the 35, and then afterwards, she's like, you owe 175. I was like, that's not what I agreed on. That's not what we negotiated on.
Okay.
So, I don't know how it increased by that dramatic of a number, from a 35 bill to a 175 bill.
Okay, so
She wasn't being clear.
Okay, so you were under the impression that you were to pay $135?
No, 35.
$35.
Yeah, 35.
And then it increased to $75.
175.
175.
And then she was offering prostitution in the process, a $900 prostitution bill.
Okay, so you're...
And then she was offering a room for $200. I don't know what the heck's going on.
Got it. Okay. All right, so you didn't pay the tab at all?
No, I said I'll pay the $35, and that's what I was trying to tell them. That's fair to me.
Okay.
Yeah, Sonny Boy here's got a lot of problems. I haven't been to a strip club in years, but I tell you for sure, there's no dancer out there who's going to dance for 30 minutes for $35. More like $35 for 5 minutes. That's about what it is. And I'll tell you right now, Sonny Boy, you're left without paying. That's defrauding an innkeeper. Oh, you could get arrested for that, Sonny Boy. But let's listen to the rest of the story.
So it's not about what's fair, it's about what's owed.
Well, that's what she negotiated with me. She told me 35 for 30 minutes.
There ain't a
And then
girl in America that would do that.
Yeah, well, I already read it online. You guys are literally like some sort of prostitution ring. I got it all recorded. She was offering me $900 for prostitution. Okay, you want me to listen? Oh. You can hear her talking about prostitution in the background.
Okay.
And I was just talking about dating. She was trying to sell me her body. I was like, I'm not into that.
Okay, well, we're here for you not paying the tab. We need to get that cleared up.
Yeah, I told her 30. She told me 35 right at the start, and I have it recorded too.
What time did you pay? What do you owe? 175. Yeah, we got a timer back there. 3 minutes.
She wasn't clear on the instructions at all.
He even just said that the girl notified him at the end of every song.
Yes.
That's not okay. So that's not what occurred. What actually occurred? She told me 35 for 30 minutes, and then she said that when we get back there, that's what. And I didn't know what was going on. She's like, that's song number 1 and song number 2. And she said they're 3 minutes per song, so I'm sitting there. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, so when you lie straight out your teeth, no, you guys are lying.
I think Sonny Boy got his lap dance and then decided he had buyer's remorse. That's what it sounds like to me. Now he's trying to bring, she offered me $200 for other things. I don't think that's going to help your case, Sonny Boy. You still owe the money. What are you going to tell your wifey? She's going to want to know where the rent money went. What are you going to tell her?
There is no negotiating here. I pay $35, what she offered, and that's all I'm paying.
Sir, it's your second.
Okay, so if he doesn't pay, what do you guys want done?
Vacation with y'all and trespassing, I guess. What can we do? I don't know.
Do you guys have anything in say, like, on paper saying that that's like your policy with the $35 per song?
Is that on the back wall? That sign?
No. See, look at that. He shook his head no.
Yeah, I said no.
Okay, so you don't even notify people what's going on.
You just said
No,
she
but
did.
she did.
Notified
She didn't
you.
know me. She said 30 minutes. That's what she said.
Notifying you after these songs, which is an indication.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck's going on. That's not a clear enough.
Listen to what I'm going to tell you. You can't be ignorant and use it as an excuse of not knowing or not paying. You can't walk into a store or to a place and listen. and say, oh, well, I didn't know. It doesn't work that way. You understand?
Yeah.
Because of your ignorance doesn't negate the fact that you owe a tab.
I mean, I'm willing to get trespassed, but like I'm not going to pay no charges.
You could ask one of the guys. There's plenty of people walking on the floor. You say, hey, I'm confused about this.
Yeah, well, you
Why
guys,
you ask? You're walking into an establishment. If you're not aware of how they,
well, I mean, like you guys need to be more open to tell people what's going on.
I don't know what kind of club this is here, but usually that money is paid up front. These girls are not going to do anything until they have cash in their little hand. That's how it works, man. You don't get anything until you pay. I don't know why in the hell you went there in the first place, bro. Are you an incel? You can't find a woman on your own? That's for business meetings. Guys don't go there to watch women. They go there to make business deals and get drunk.
I mean, like, you gotta tell people what's going on
I'll
before
go
you come
inside.
in.
You want to take call?
What are you gonna do, bribe her? Man, I can't stand police like you. Like, you just automatically side with the business. I have it all on recording.
You have nothing on recording. You have a song playing in recording. That's all I heard in that recording.
Well, if you had
on top of that,
headphones
I'm
on,
not
you
going to
can-
sit here and accommodate to you. Okay?
Yeah, because you're accommodating to the rich people.
I'm not accommodating. I'm accommodating to what they called for. They have a service, right? They provided said service to you. Now, when it comes down to you seeing how much said service is, you're automatically saying, "Oh shit, I didn't
It
know
was 30 minutes for $35. That's what she said.
Okay.
Okay, so the guy was sitting there, and I was like, oh, he's like, how much? I was like, would you like a dance? He's like, how much for dance? I'm like, $35 for table dance, which is like the most shitty dance, and I'm like, or $35 as well for lap dance. And he's like, okay, and he's like, how much for private? Your private? I'm like, okay, private room is gonna be up half an hour or the hour. I'm like, it's gonna be few $100s. He's like, okay. He's like, oh, that's a lot. And I'm like, okay. Then we talked a little bit more. Like, it's your first time? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, well, would you like to do a dance? And I'm like, at $35 a song. And he's like, okay, yeah. He's like, okay, let's just do that. So he gets up, goes for a lap dance. Every song, because I know that it's his first song, I tell him, okay, this is the second song. Okay, this is the third song. And they're monitoring me. Like, the guy's standing at, yeah, there's like a buzzer. Like, at the timer, it's going beep every song. After like 5 songs, and I was updating him every song. 5 songs, the guy is going like this to me, like 5, and I was already updating him, like, okay, now we're about to start song number 6. So once I say, oh, we're starting song number 6, and he sees the guy going like, you did 5, he's like, oh, well, how much is that? I'm like, well, you know, I'm like, it's 35 a song, like I had already told you. He's like, oh, you said it was $35 for 30 minutes. I'm like,
Oh, he was in the private VIP room. Man, you're going to pay through the nose in that room. Yeah, it's best to stay out of that room. Just get you a lap dance on the floor, pay you $35 and go home and toss off or whatever the hell you're going to do. Yeah, you in the VIP room, that's for high rollers.
bro, I told you upstairs was only upstairs is 30 minutes or an hour, and it's hundreds,
right,
like plural of dollars, and you were like, whoa, and I had told you it was $35 for a table dance and a lap dance. So if anything, the lap dance in your mind would be more. But so you already knew the table dance and the lap dance was $35. He's like, oh my god. So then I'm like, well, you have to pay me because like I have to pay $10 a song for this song. Like we're being monitored. It's an open room. It's not like we're in private. Like everything's on camera. So he's like, so then the guy's like, well, you're gonna have to pay. We're gonna you have to pay her. We're gonna call the police. He's like, well, I think he just pressed record right after he said it. He's like, I've been recording it. Like she said it was 30 minutes for 35. I'm like, I never in the world would say that. I've been coming here, like I've been here for a long time. He like pulls out his phone, so I was like, please.
He did try to
I was
give
like,
us a recording. Or
I was like,
sort.
please, no, I wanted him to play it. I'm like, please play the recording. Then when the worker was like, oh, we're gonna call the police, he's like, well, I'm gonna call the police, and then he like got on the phone, and I was just like, please show the recording, call, like do whatever you need to do. And I've seen this before because I've been doing this for 14. I'm 33. I've been doing this since I was like 18 or legal, and I have friends and me, and like sometimes you'll get the odd guy that will come and like they know the price, they've been told, they'll do the dance, and then they just want to get away with a free, like they're trying to get away with a free dance, and because they kind of
try to play ignorant, like they don't know.
They play
perfect. Your ignorance doesn't give you an excuse.
No, because they know, because some guys.
That's a good one. I'm gonna
because
some guys
we
know
get that all the
we
time.
can't. some guys know that you can't like beat them. Like some guys know their rights, and they
Right,
know
right,
like
right.
some clubs will not like be like some clubs don't want the problem. So
Yeah, so
they'll
they'll let him
they'll let it
go.
go and they'll let the girl take the
The
loss.
dogs, right.
Ooh-wee, Sonny boy, you had 5 lap dances at $35. That's $175 out your pocket. And they want cash. They don't want any MasterCards now. Yeah, Sonny boy, what you going to do? Your wifey going to be mad. And did you hear that lady? She said she'd been doing this for 14 and a half years. Ever since she was, what, 18, 19 years old? Well, that's because the money's so addictive. Now, what's she going to do afterwards? That's what I want to know.
All right, what's your name?
Dustin.
Dustin. All right. So I went inside,
Yeah.
spoke with Ivy,
Yeah.
and I had Ivy explain to me how she explained to the new customers the
Yeah, she didn't
process.
explain it properly then.
Okay, so when you're in there and you hear the buzzer, what do you believe that means?
I didn't know what that means.
So you just sat there for roughly 30 minutes,
That was 35 minutes.
35
The whole
minutes.
entire from front to back and me going inside.
So your tab is 175.
Yeah, I'm not
Right.
paying that. I'm sending this off to the FBI too. I'll have you
You
guys.
can send it to whoever you want to send it to, sir.
Yeah, that's sex trafficking. I can literally send that off to the FBI.
Okay.
It'd be a misdemeanor, but just because of the amount, but
Yeah, that's not a crime, buddy.
yes, it is.
It is a
buddy.
crime.
Say for it is. So calm down with the attitude,
Hold-
bro.
Hold on. She
No,
was
you hold
offering-
on. Shut
she was
up.
offering
Shut
prostitution.
up and listen. It is a crime,
Yeah, she was offering the
buddy.
prostitution. I declined.
Okay, you are denying goods and services for payment. Okay. It actually falls under the statute of defrauding an innkeeper in Florida. So
you
yes,
paid
it is a crime. It's a
175.
misdemeanor crime. We'll cut you a court date.
Right.
But we can put you in handcuffs and throw you in the back of the car while we write it, or you can stand here. Or you can pay your tab and you can be on your way. So those are your choices. What do you want to do?
Hold on.
No, I'm not going to hold on. These are your choices. What do you want to do? Do you want to pay him or do you want to go in the back of a car while we cut your court date?
I wonder who the lad is texting. I've cut out about 5 minutes from this video. It was just dead air where he was texting. He's just a prolific texter. Maybe he's texting his wife. He say, I won't be home tonight. I'll be with the boys all night. Bubba and the boys. Yes, indeed.
Hello? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, man, just put your hands behind your back. Don't fucking move, bro.
Hey, now you're going to get tased. Now you're going to get tased. Get down, you're going to get tased. It's your last warning. Get down, you're going to get tased.
Well, there you have it, folks. Now, as Goat Boy would say, ignorance of the law is not an excuse. Yeah, because I doubt if you're going to get $35 for a half hour with any of these women who dance in the club. Like I said, it's like $35 a song, and that's what it was at this club, $35. So it's time to pay up, Sonny boy. Well, I bet you feel stupid. Well, I'm not paying that. And did you see how he backed up? Yeah, he might have been an ex-football quarterback. What do you think, good people? Well, maybe he'll learn his lesson and maybe he won't. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thanks so much for stopping by. Cheers.